Hi guys, this is Deborah Voorhees, Tina from Friday the 13th Part 5, and the director of 13 Fanboy. You're listening to Tommy Throwback Kovac on Splat from the Past, Trick or Treat, Don't Smell Tommy's Feet. See ya!
Hey dudes, welcome to Splat from the Past, the only 80s themed horror and sci-fi show where things can get totally radical. Now today, I will be welcoming back my good friend, Deborah Voorhees, and we are going to be talking about her filming process of 13 Fanboy. And I can't wait. This has been one of the most anticipated horror films in recent memory because it had a huge Indiegogo campaign and so many people like myself jumped on board to contribute. And I want to talk to her about the film process and everything, and whatever she's allowed to talk about because it's not out yet. And I can't wait. Deborah is a lot of fun, and I always make her laugh. I love having her on the show, and it's going to be pretty fucking sweet, I tell you. Pretty fucking sweet. I mean, she is, one of the most beautiful ladies of all time. I mean, if you watch her play Tina in Friday the 13th Part 5, you'll know why. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So yeah, here is my new interview with Deborah Voorhees. Hello?
Hey Tommy, it's Deborah Voorhees. How are you?
Hey Deborah. I was just about to call you.
Oh, good.
Welcome back to the show. How are you?
I'm doing terrific.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. I'm just contemplating the belly button of life.
The belly button of life?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pulling out lint.
What does that mean?
Pulling out lint, thinking of knitting a sweater.
I gotcha.
Maybe a...
Hang on just a second.
Okay.
Rosebud, hush up! It's very exciting. The deer's in our backyard. She just has to let me know that it's there. It also alerts me to squirrels and rabbits and other dogs, humans, whatever might be there.
Yeah, we just got a cat.
Nice.
A little kitten, yeah. She was part of a litter that a friend of my mother's gave her, and she is so funny and so adorable.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah,
I love animals, too.
Yeah, little white calico kitty.
Oh.
Her name is Laverne.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
After Laverne and Shirley?
I don't know if she was named after Laverne and Shirley, but but my mom's friend had named her Laverne, yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was yawning.
I'm sorry?
I said I'm sorry I was yawning.
That's okay. It's pretty early. Still. So, 13 Fanboy has been quite a journey for you.
Yes.
Yes. Did the filming process go smoothly?
Yeah. Are you in a record, or are you just taking notes, or?
I'm recording.
Okay, great. Okay. I'm ready when you are.
Okay. So did the filming process go smoothly?
No, filming never goes smoothly, but that's okay. The goal with shooting is you get past those obstacles and you make them work. But the main part of our filming is yet to come, and I'm waiting on a couple more confirmations, but it looks like it'll be January. And so, yeah, we've got about a fourth done and about 3/4 left to go. We have Corey Feldman's been shot. We have a little bit of Judy Aronson done. Tracy Savage has already been shot. Mm-hmm. Jennifer Banco and Kane Hodder, their stuff has been shot. So, yeah, we've got quite a bit done.
Wow. As months went by during the whole Indiegogo funding, more and more and more people kept getting added as actors, producers, etc. And I kept going, how the fuck are all these people going to fit in this little movie?
Well, not if you really think about think about the layout of a Friday the 13th film.
Right.
I mean, we're not a Friday the 13th film. We're very different from that. But if you look at that, there's a lot of different members of the cast, in there. Our two leads, of course, are Dee Wallace and Haley Greenbauer. But yeah, no, I mean, the cast are pretty good size.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it to me, it was getting close to becoming like another Death House.
Yeah.
Yeah, except hopefully it's going to be better.
Well, hopefully you've seen the teaser to give you an idea.
Oh, of course. I mean, I know it's going to be pretty damn good. I mean, that little teaser trailer last year, yeah, I like that a lot.
No, not the last year. That was the Indiegogo video.
Oh, right.
It didn't have anything really related to the film. It was just an Indiegogo video. This teaser that we just put out, I think a month ago, is actually film footage from the film.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I just know it's going to be pretty damn good.
Cool.
Yeah. What one of the most bold things you did was cast Corey Feldman, because he was right off the heels of his controversial pedophilia in Hollywood statements. Did you receive any hateful response for casting him?
No, I sure didn't. I mean, honestly, he's a household name. He's well loved. I mean, there's some people that have issues, but I certainly don't.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, no, I haven't. Yeah, no, it's been good.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen any hateful response at all. I mean, I think the fans of the franchise can, separate themselves from that. They're not internet trolls by any means.
Right. Right.
But yeah, that's great that you got him in it and stuff. I know that Adrian at first, did not want to be in it though. But did anybody really turn it down?
Actually, initially, the first thing she did was say yes. She wanted to work with it, but once she read the script, she felt like it was so close to life and so realistic. It was really frightening to her. Mm-hmm. So she stepped back, and then she went ahead and agreed to play a different role in the film. And I'm just waiting for confirmation on dates and stuff now.
Oh, okay. She hasn't filmed her scene yet.
No.
Mm-hmm. But did anybody else turn it down?
Yeah, I guess who we talked to is probably not really something that we should discuss. But yeah, no more. I would say we had much more of an issue of more people wanting to be in it than we could fit into the film, which would be great. That's what part 2's for.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope there will be a part 2 as well. I hope this is going to start.
Yeah, if it does well, we will definitely do that.
It's going to start a franchise. It's going to be like the next Scream franchise,
Right. Mm-hmm.
That would be so cool.
Yeah, I think it is really ripe for a really good sequel because, and for me, I think that this is a very scary concept. The idea of a loose cannon out there. A fanboy on the loose kind of thing. Yeah, I think it has some really big possibilities.
Mm-hmm. And you got to take it around on the festival circuit?
I don't think so. It's possible we might do a little bit, but we're really not looking for that. This is going to be a theatrical release with, DVD, Blu-ray, and streaming.
Good, because the festival circuit is just becoming super competitive now.
Well, it is not a way to go and make money. This is a business. Mm-hmm. And, for us to be successful enough, for us to bring part 2 to the, to the theaters, we need to make money on this. And, theaters, film festival circuit, it just costs money. It doesn't make money.
Absolutely. Did Dee Wallace make everyone laugh on the set?
We don't film her yet. We're scheduling. We're working on. That's one of the things we've got to get scheduled. I'm waiting to hear back, but it looks like January is going to work. Okay. I'm just waiting for the final thumbs up or no down.
Okay. Yeah, Dee is very funny.
I have heard absolutely nothing but glowing reviews of her.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited to work with her.
Oh, yeah. Every time she's a guest on here, I always have fun talking to her. She loves my jokes.
That's nice.
Yeah. Oh, my God. I had Lar back on, I think in May, I believe it was. And I told her probably the dirtiest and most misogynistic joke I have ever told in my life, right? And she didn't like it very much. But then right after she was upset by it, she followed it up with, "Hey, Tommy, are you going to be on the set of 13 Fanboy? Because you would make everybody laugh." At that point, it looked like I was going to be moving to LA for like 4 months, starting in July. And then the person I was going to stay with, she got in trouble with the law, and it didn't happen and stuff. But oh my God, yeah, she's a lot of fun too, Lar.
Yes, I really know. We had, and that's another one we finished filming as Lar, and that went super well. She was quite the pro and lots of fun to have on set.
Very helpful too. She loves her fellow actors.
Absolutely.
Because I had told her about the movie role I was offered back in April, and she says, "Oh, if you need any coaching or anything, just let me know and I'll help you."
Oh, good.
Yeah, I thought that was very nice of her and stuff. The role hasn't happened yet and stuff. We're still looking for funding on it, but yeah, so I thought that was really cool of her and stuff.
That is.
My audition video is still on YouTube and stuff. You know, I was trying to be as comedic as possible when I was auditioning for 13 Fanboy, doing that sheriff speech, you know, from part 5 and stuff, you know. But what I was really trying to do was just to make you laugh, you know. And I hope I succeeded.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Now, last week I had Todd Sheets on, and he was telling me about the horrors of crowdfunding, you know, i.e. the setbacks and things that can go wrong. Did you have any of that?
Well, crowdfunding is extremely difficult. I do feel like we did extremely well, and we feel very fortunate for the number of people who stepped up to help fund this project. They certainly are responsible for our first part of shooting, and now we're fully funded and moving into the second stage.
Yeah, because he was telling me, you know, he was telling me what? Oh, he was telling me about how, you know, people, you know, get upset whenever there's setbacks, and, you know, they feel like, you know, their money was ripped off because, you know, they really believed in the project, you know, but they don't understand that, you know, that can happen sometimes.
Right. Well, I think most people understand that. I mean, I found the people who support stuff like this, they do it because they feel very passionate about it, and they really just want to help see it get made. You know, of course, there's always people who are going to, you know, complain, but I haven't really had much in that way. I mean, I've been really fortunate, but, you know, the movie's getting made too, so I'm sure there would be more if we didn't actually make it. But I've never run a campaign that I didn't make the film, so.
Yeah.
But I don't rely on just money from the campaign. I use it to help us out, but I look at it more as helping us with our budget as opposed to being the only means. And it certainly has made things much easier and will be much more more helpful, having the campaign. It's, helped us to increase our, like our special effects and stuff like that cost money. It's expensive.
Yeah. How much special effects is in this movie?
Well, it said a horror / thriller / mystery. And in that horror aspect, the kills and stuff, they're expensive.
Mm-hmm. The fake blood and guts and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There won't be, without giving away too much, there won't be any supernatural element, will there be?
No, I don't think so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do a GoFundMe for my movie that I'm trying to get made and stuff yet, because I have some people attached to it and stuff. But what I am thinking of doing with crowdfunding is putting together a movie screening, and I'm trying to figure out what movie I want it to be. I'm seriously considering a Friday the 13th movie, though.
Considering a what?
A Friday the 13th movie screening in L.A.
You're breaking up all of a sudden. You're considering a what?
A Friday the 13th movie screening.
What do you mean, a Friday the 13th screening?
Like at one of the theaters in L.A., where people come and then there's a Q&A afterwards.
Right. Are you saying you want to show Friday the 13th and then to raise money?
Well, to raise money to put on a screening, because it costs money to put on movie screenings, especially in L.A.
Right. Yeah, no, it does.
Yeah. So I'm thinking of putting together a crowdfunding for that,
Mm-hmm.
I call it taking the Wayne's World 2 route of, putting on an event,
Right.
Yeah, that's my goal for 2020.
Nice.
Yeah. So do you think you're starting to come around now with horror because you were scared of it for so long?
Oh no, I really enjoy horror now. I credit my fans for that because, they're the ones that are like, hey, you gotta see this, you gotta see that, and, I didn't want to disappoint them, so I checked it out, and I was like, hey, that was really good,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you posted a couple of weeks ago on Facebook, can anyone recommend a horror movie, not something old, and I was thinking to myself, really? And, I suggested that new Barbara Crampton movie, Reborn, which I saw a screening of in L.A. last month, and it was really good.
Right.
It was really good. But, yeah, that's good that you're starting to come around with it. Yeah, I mean, it's not...
I have watched scary movies. It's just that, it wasn't like something that I did regularly, and definitely not going to be watching them by myself. But, I've definitely gotten a broader appreciation for the horror world.
Yeah, that's great. That's really good. You have any Halloween plans this year?
I am going to take my Colin trick-or-treating, and then I'm going to watch the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Wow, are you going to watch it in the theater?
Uh-huh. Well, it's actually not a theater, but, it's a place where they have a pull-down screen and stuff. It's a local business here in town that's putting it on.
Oh, is it one of those outdoor settings?
No. It'd be too cold. No, it's indoors.
Yeah, we have those outdoor settings here in California, and it mostly plays in the summertime when it's not so cold. Yeah.
That's neat. I really enjoy watching movies outdoors. It would be nice to... there is the Inn of the Mountain Gods. They do some. I don't know if they did any this last summer, but they definitely have done them in the past. I think they're a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think they should have more of those in like all over the world and stuff. They should have the outdoor movie screenings. Like it should take over the universe. Yeah, I have no plans this year, except maybe I'll watch a Friday the 13th movie and Dawn of the Dead like I do every year, and just eat candy and stuff. I haven't dressed up. I haven't dressed up in a couple of years, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've taken a long break from it, especially with all the weight I've gained that I'm trying to lose. Yeah, so I'm gonna wait for a while with that and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, thank you so much for that plug you recorded for me.
You're welcome.
Yeah, oh my God, so many people did not want to record plugs for me because they didn't want to roast me because they think I'm too nice for that.
That's funny.
Yeah, and you know what? It's a great compliment, and I feel very flattered by it. But you're not roasting me; you're roasting my comedy persona on air. And
Right.
I'm a big boy, and I can take it. And it's me who's coming up with the joke, not them.
Right. That's funny.
But I had probably about 12, 15 people, do it for me, and then maybe another 5 or 10 who either said no or they said they were going to do it and they never did. But that's okay,
Right.
But I appreciate that you did it, and I began this episode with yours.
Oh, cool.
Yes, absolutely. So there's a game that I like to play with my guests, Deborah, and how this works is it's silly slumber party questions, and I ask you the question, you answer it, and then you ask me that exact same question, and I answer it.
Okay.
Deborah, are you ticklish?
Yes. Are you ticklish?
I am very ticklish. In fact, I am baby ticklish. What is your favorite part of the body?
No idea. I kind of like it all. It all works well together. What's your favorite part?
That's an interesting response. Never heard that one. Aside from Tina's breasts, I have always loved the belly button.
There you go.
Yes. What color are your toenails painted?
I don't paint them. Although they have been painted a handful of times in my life.
Oh, nice. Mine are not colored at the moment.
There you go. They're like twins.
Yeah, I had purple with sparkles last month when I was in LA. And back in April, I had blue-green.
Nice.
Yeah, I like to go very elaborate.
Mm-hmm.
And then my favorite question, is there a stinky smell that just makes you gag?
Skunk.
Skunk.
Is there a stinky smell that makes you gag?
Either farts or feet.
Ah.
But skunk, yeah, that would be up there too. Oh my God, sometimes I don't know the difference. Yeah, sometimes I don't know the difference between skunk or marijuana smell.
You don't have a very good nose. We're very different.
Really?
Yes, very different.
So sometimes it reminds me of the same.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So I have a couple good jokes to wrap this up with.
All right.
Everybody remembers the old nursery rhyme. There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many kids she didn't know what to do. What did her right leg say to her left leg?
I don't know. What?
Nothing. They never met. You know the difference between a Rubik's Cube and a man's dick?
No.
The more you play with it, the harder it gets.
Ah, gotcha.
Oh, Deborah, thank you so much for coming on again today and talking a little bit about 13 Fanboy.
Oh, you bet. I really appreciate you taking with me. Thank you.
Oh, always, Deborah. You're one of the good ones.
Oh, thanks.
My pleasure, my pleasure. And I'll talk to you again, and I hope the rest of the filming process, I know it doesn't go smoothly, but I hope, by a miracle it will.
Yeah, hey, it could.
It could.
It could. And it is, it works smoothly. But mostly it's a lot of hard work. I always tell people that there are 1,000 reasons why your film will never, ever be completed or made. And the only thing that stops it or keeps it in, makes it, the only thing that pushes it to be made is the individual that doesn't accept no for an answer.
Yes. Tenacity, perseverance, all that stuff. And you've been very inspirational to me. I'm just so proud of how far you're going with this project.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
My pleasure. My pleasure. You have yourself a great day, and happy Halloween and happy rest of the holidays.
Well, thank you. Happy Halloween to you, too.
Okay.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, there you have it. Deborah Voorhees. Ain't she a sweetheart? I love Deborah, and I love talking to her. I'm so glad that this project is just going so well, and I hope it continues to do so, as I said before. If you like this video, everyone, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, add me as a friend on Facebook, join my Tommy Kovac comedian page on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and all that fun stuff. Well, that's all time we have this week on Splat from the Past. Until next time, this is Tommy Throwback Kovac saying, there's no shame in living in the past, because the present sucks. Later, dudes!